Hey, it's Pierre. I got a review for you today of a new racket from Xamsa. There's sort of two variations of it. It's called the Xamsa PXT 115, PXT 115. This is probably going to be the more common version. It's still a little bit in development, so this might change a little bit. But I think the main look is going to be like this, as I understand from Tim from Xamsa. Thanks to Tim for sending me these rackets to review, by the way. I've been hitting with them for just a couple of hours. I played a little bit with them today, so this is kind of just a first impression, first look on these rackets. They have a nice matte black finish, and the got Xamsa and the PXT 115 on the frame here. It's sort of similar to, they have another racket called the PXT 110, which looks pretty similar, same frame shape, but the 115, 5 extra grams and of the frame, on the frame weight, and it's more in the head. So it gives it a bit more of a a slightly head heavy feel compared to their previous model, the 110, and a bit more reinforcement. So it'll be, the 110 might still be, a lot of players like this, and it might be good for more advanced players, but they wanted to, Tim was telling me, they wanted to put a little more reinforcement to make it sturdier, and also just give people a little more weight in the head, just because players tend to like it a little bit better, helps guide your shots a bit, give it some momentum both on your power and on your touch shots. Like I said, I've been playing with it for a couple hours now, and let me show you the other one real quick. This is the same shape and same design, it's just not been painted over. It's got this snake skin, they call this. Apparently it's not just a design, this is actually part of the manufacturing process. So that's kind of potentially a limited edition style. But I think the main one is going to be this matte black, which I actually think looks pretty sweet. This one, they both have a white grip underneath. I've been testing out this Xamsa overgrip. This is kind of a polyurethane type of grip, and I normally go with a Turner grip because my hands get kind of sweaty and this starts to slip after a couple of games. But I did like this, and I was just testing out a thicker grip. So, but this played similar to how I've seen, Caracals and other kinds of polyurethane ones play. So you can pick that up from Xamsa now in at least green, and they probably have some other colors as well. And so this one I was trying with just my regular Turner grip. I like the extra weight in the head. It was, it's a bit of a stiffer racket than the 110, but I still felt like it's still really maneuverable. It's still pretty light. Let's see, I wrote down the weight, and of course I didn't have it ready for you. So the 110 on my scale had weighed in at 150 grams all in, with just without any overgrip on, just like this. And the balance point of it was, I measured at 35 centimeters, which is pretty head light. Something that I normally like. The 115 with no grip on it weighed 155, so it was 5 grams heavier. 155 is all in. The frame weight might be 115, but once you add the strings and I don't even know what else, the strings and the grip and the bumper, it adds weight to it. So this did come in 5 grams heavier, 155, and a 37 centimeter balance point. So kind of as advertised, that's extra weight, a little bit extra weight in the head, and the feel of it was great. I got a good feel on the touch shots, coming in, trying to just give a little momentum through the shot, or like that. Feels nice on the swings. It's a bit stiff, but part of the reason for that, which I like, that stiffer feel, part of the reason for that snake skin you saw on the other racket Tim was telling me is when you have a sort of thin profile racket with a bit of a stiff frame, they like to reinforce it so you feel that it's sturdy and not wobbling. I did notice a touch of that, maybe a little bit, if I wasn't getting a dead center hit. Even though these are the exact same racket, I noticed it less on this one, so I don't know if it's maybe just the grip or my mind playing tricks on me a little bit. But on the whole, my first impression was positive. I think Xamsa has carved out a niche for themselves in having high quality rackets at a good price. They usually go for about $100. I don't know what this one's what the price is gonna be on this one in the end, but I think this is another good entrant from them that's going to prove popular, and it's a good all-around racket if you like this open-throated design, teardrop shape that is. Someone got mad at me once for calling it open-throated because they say the open throat is actually when there's a crossbar and it's open in here. So I usually say teardrop to avoid any confusion. Right, so Xamsa PXT 115, I think this is going to be coming out, and not for another month or two, because they're still putting the final touches on producing these. But I just wanted to share a sneak peek with you. Thanks again to Tim from Xamsa for sending me these rackets to review. And as I keep playing with these, I'll hopefully have a follow-up video and let you know on how it went over time. All right, thanks a lot.